Hey Flosstube, welcome to the Beauty Crafter with Shelley Lewis. Today's Flosstube is going to be quite different from what I usually do, because I usually do like a normal Flosstube where I'll show my haul, if I have any, or show my progresses of my stitching, what I've been doing. But because I've had to behave myself, so to speak, I have not got any haul to show you today. And the progress, I've been stitching, um, but it's been a bit on and off really, a bit hit and miss. Hiya! So my stitching's been a bit hit and miss. I might have said in my last Flosstube videos that I had like a kind of an eczema on my fingers that had flared up in August. Well, I couldn't do much stitching then. I could do bits here and there, but I couldn't do a whole lot. Well, it seemed to have calmed down, so I was able to pick my stitching up, but unfortunately it started back up again. So yeah, the last couple of days I haven't been doing that. So I thought for this video I'd just do a general stitch with me and a bit of a chat, bit of a get to know me type thing, how I got stitching. If there's anything you want to ask or anything you want to talk about, then please shout out. So something to talk about there. I'm in the challenge number 4 at the minute, where for the next 4 weeks, well, say 3 weeks now because we've just done week 1. Next 4 weeks we try and get 300 stitches in 3 now, but 4 different projects. Well, I managed the first one, not a problem, and I think I even managed to get a bit more after that. I haven't started on the second one yet. I haven't got the second one with me because I thought with the stitch and chat, because obviously I'm going to be chatting to you as well, I have trouble focusing on more than one thing at a time. So I thought for this video I'd just grab my Peter Pan out and we'll just have a stitch and a chat with my husband. If you hear any swearing or cursing in the background, it's my husband. Yes, Simon is on his GTA 5. Yeah, so I thought I'd just get my Peter Pan out. But before I start, I'm going to show you how far I've got on it, because I've done quite well on this. I'm not going to take it out the hoop because it's an absolute to get back in. It's an absolute nightmare to get back in this loop. These loops are really good, by the way. I got this one from a charity shop and it was only £2. It's like, that bit there looks like a wooden bit, doesn't it? Well, it's like a stretchy. It actually stretches over the material. Oh, yeah, yeah. We should put them together so they can play the game in one room and we could stitch in the other. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, these hoops are really good. When you put them over your work, they keep your work really nice and tight and that while you're stitching. The only snag I have about this is, one, it does tend to crush your stitches a little bit, but it's not too bad once you've actually finished your design and gave it a bit of an iron through. And now my husband's looking at me funny.
You've still got the ears on your head.
Yeah, no. Do you like my ears? They keep the hair out my face, that's why I've got these ears on. Time to worry is when I go to the shop and I forget to take them off. I'm yet to do that. But yeah, anyhow, it does crush your stitches, but it's not a problem really. Just give it a run over with the iron, it's okay. The other problem is getting the damn thing over the frame. Oh, thank you. It's the ears. I think it's the ears, personally. But yeah, it's a pain in the arse to get over the frame. It's good once it's over, but to get it actually over, what I normally do is I'll put my, probably not the best, but I'll put the bottom part of the hoop on the floor, put my stitching over the hoop, and then put that bit over the stitching and the hoop, and yeah. Sometimes a lot of swearing and cursing comes out of that. So that is how far I've got on my Peter Pan at the minute. This is included in week 4, I think, that I've put this down, but I might actually have it finished before then, because I've nearly done to half of it now. I'm just going to be working on that bit while I'm doing this video. I'm going to leave this video to run about 30-40 minutes. It doesn't matter if you can't stay with me for that long, but I'm just going to work on that bit. So I'll just get my thread and my needle out. So yeah, we might have a guest appearance from the cat as well, because the cat's down there. He's just having a sniff about a bit. I just hope you... Yeah, he's not going to be sick. It's alright, because... can you hear him? Last week, I don't know what it was. Well, I'd come back from visiting my friend in Wolverhampton, and the cat he'd been sick a little bit. He'd had a bit of an upset stomach, and we couldn't really think what it'd be because he hasn't been out anywhere, because it is an indoor cat. I know it's good for cats to be able to go out, but we don't trust it round this area, which yeah, the reason we don't trust it, because we had an outdoor cat before, and the poor thing, a couple of doors away, the people don't live here anymore, they've since moved, but a couple of doors away, their dog killed our cat. Yeah, because the cat must have just decided to venture out along the back fence, went by their garden, probably fell in the garden. Next minute the dog's got it, managed to get the cat off the dog. Me and the owner did, but yeah, it was too late. So now this cat we have got, we do keep it an indoor cat because we just don't want the same thing happening, because the cat we've got now is so cute. He's really, really, really cute. He's loving, really loving. He loves his nighttime snuggles. He tells me when to go to bed. Can you believe that? If it comes like 11 o'clock and I still haven't gone to bed, and I'm sitting down doing my stitching or watching Flosstube or watching colouring videos, because I do watch colouring videos as well, if I haven't gone to bed, he's there sitting by the door meowing at me until I go to bed. There he is. Hey, are you going to make a Flosstube appearance? It's because I got my stitching out. He loves the stitching, he loves to grab hold of the thread. Yeah, he's watching it now. He's sitting down there and he's looking at me. I'm not picking you up. Yeah, it's because you want my thread, that's why. But yeah, I went off track then. I was talking about the cat, wasn't I? Yeah, he tells me to go to bed. He'll come upstairs, jump on the bed, have a snuggle. He'll even get in the bed, have a snuggle, and then he'll jump back down again. So I'm just... Yeah. Question for you. When you're threading your needle, do you use a needle threader or are you a floss licker? I've tried using a needle threader and it's probably more hygienic, probably more better, but I just can't help it. I'm a floss licker. Floss licker. Oh God.
The entendres there a go.
I'm going to change that. I'm a thread licker, not a floss licker. Oh God. Yeah, you see, this is why people don't... Some people never do floss licker all the way. At least I know I'm not on my own. Oh, I've gone red now. I've gone red. I've suddenly gone really hot and red. This is supposed to be a stitch with me, and so far I've told everyone a depressing story and that basically I'm a floss licker. Yeah. I'm not. I'm just a thread licker. So finally threaded me needle. I nearly went to say my licker, I'm crying. I wasn't going to put any makeup on today because I just couldn't be bothered, but I thought if I'm doing a stitch with my video, I'll best do, because I don't look my best when I haven't got anything on. Makeup wise.
You're just on a roll today, aren't you?
Oh God. Just switch off. Just switch off. Don't bother watching. Actually, when you're giving shout outs, just tell everybody not to watch me. Yeah, so I'm not going to show my pattern. I'm just going to put that there. Oh my God, I'm literally crying. I've got tears streaming down my eyes.
Where else is it going to come from?
Oh, you shut up. Yeah. So how's everybody's week gone? Mine's been...
Nice subject change.
Yeah, I'm changing the subject now. Ah, love those days. Oh yeah, it is. It's one of those weeks for me. One of those weeks. Yeah, I enjoyed your Friday night stream. Every time, like you've done a stream on a Friday night, because I hadn't pressed the notifications before, I was still watching the live streams, but I was watching it on replay. But yesterday was Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah. The day before, I managed to catch you on live stream, so I thought I'd join in. I was doing my scratch art, because I do a scratch art. But I thought I might as well get my stitching out and do a little bit of that. So yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. And oh, it was so funny. When the video finished, I turned around to my husband and I said, "Oh, brilliant, thank you." I said to my husband, "I've learned something new tonight." You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I said, "I've learned something new tonight." I said, "I've learned that," what was it, kangaroos have full vaginas. Oh, you should have seen the look he gave me. I don't know whether he was more horrified or thought, oh my god, what has she been watching? What has she been watching? But I think it's good you learn these facts. I didn't know it before. I never knew that. You learn facts every day. Oh god, it was really, really funny. Especially when some of the comments were getting held back for review. Yeah, but I did have a laugh. So, anyhow, while I'm doing this little bit, I'm going to have a little talk about how I got into stitching. I've probably talked about this in when I've done like a Flosstube, but I am forgetful, so please forgive me for that. My phone's just buzzed. How did I get into stitching? Well, I got into it, I don't know whether you can say it's quite, not later in life, but in my early 20s. I was about 21, 22. I started doing some home care for this lady. I was just having a sort out one of the days. Hi, Shell. I was just having a sort out one of the days, and we found some tapestry kits and stitching. So, well, say stitching, we found like a tapestry kit, and she said she did, well, she couldn't, unfortunately she wasn't able to do it anymore to work on it. So she asked if I wanted to have a little go on it. It's quite simple, obviously, tapestry, the canvas picture's already printed onto the canvas. And it's just basically using half stitches, that's all tapestry is, but with like a thicker wool instead of thin floss thread. So I had a go of it. I absolutely loved it. I really did love it. I found it was relaxing. It helped to keep my mind at ease when I was worrying about different things. So after finishing that, because you'd think, like, first when you're learning how to stitching, you'd go on to like a stamp cross stitch. Well, I just got a normal cross stitch, I did. And what the hell have I done? No, it's alright, have I gone wrong? No, I haven't, don't panic. But yeah, so I brought a normal cross stitch, and the first stitch piece that I brought was, it was a John Clayton's Elegance range. You may have seen those, they're absolutely gorgeous. Little bit on the pricey side, but saying that, looking on eBay you can find them easily. So it was my first cross stitch, and I think it was you should see what I've got for Halloween. I've got myself a headband for Halloween, but I'm going to wear it all through October. They've got little pumpkins on top and they're all glittery. But yeah, I started doing a Lady of Elegance, and it was the Maria design. It was like an 18th century, it was obviously the picture of her face, and she had like an 18th century dress on. You could just see the top of the dress. And I started doing it. Obviously, you know what it's like when you're stitching, they end up being UFOs. So I didn't end up finishing it, but I took off straight from there. I didn't need to do any stamped cross stitches, I just did it from there. Absolutely loved it, didn't look back. As I said, it really helped to set my mind at ease, helped me relax, because I did some night shifts then, because I was doing, how many nights a week? I was doing about 2 or 3 nights a week at the home I worked at. I did start a college course into social care, but that unfortunately didn't plan out. And I was doing a cleaning job as well, so I was doing like 2 jobs and a college course. And yeah, it didn't, unfortunately it didn't plan out the college course. It was really, because I was shattered from the night shifts, it was just a lot. So I ended up going on night shifts kind of full time, doing 4 nights a week, and I was doing that care for that lady. But unfortunately in the finish it got that too much, doing night shifts and doing that. Something had to give, and obviously with the night shifts I needed that for the money, so I ended up not working for the lady anymore. So yeah, it did help on the stitching, the cross stitching did help a lot when I was working on the nights. The biggest piece that I've ever done up to yet, that's before I've done the Pinocchio, is the Titanic, and you might have seen that in a previous video that I've done. I did a Titanic piece, and it took me 3 months to do, and I stitched it for my dad's 60th birthday, and it's actually up on the wall now, up there. Now, you can't see that, but you can see the Titanic poster in the background. That's my husband.
Your husband's the Titanic?
No, my husband's not the Titanic. You may get cheeky talk from my husband in the background. But yeah, so reason why we like the Titanic, I'll go into a different discussion. I'll finish what I was saying about the stitching yet. I tend to do that, by the way. Sometimes when I'm talking about different stuff, I'll talk about something and then I'll just trail off and start talking about something else. So if I do, just give me a shout out and say, hey, get back to what you was talking to before. So yeah, stitching. I did give up for a while. I think I was on and off when I started when I was 22. I gave up for a little bit and then started again. Then when I got pregnant with my son, I tended to waver off it again and give up a little bit. I was more knitting then. And obviously when my son was born, I could no way get a cross stitch out then, and I'll go into a discussion about that as well, probably at a later date, because yeah, you know when they say you have, he wasn't a horror child, he's never been a horror child. I love my son, I love both of them to pieces, but it was hard, it was very, very hard. It was my first child, so obviously I didn't have a clue what I was doing. It was my husband's, technically his second, but it'd been a while, like, so getting back into it was both kind of fairly new. Hey, yeah, you see me getting metallic thread out now. So all my time, all our time was just basically focusing on our son, panicking as well because he had this colic really, really bad when he was a baby. Oh God, the cat's got my thread. You know, you can let go of that. You can let go of that. Oh, it's my pants. So, yeah, I'm just trying to look for where I'm doing this stitching. It's alright, I'm at the metallic bit now. And I hate metallics. They're okay, but when you're trying to focus, they are not my best. I'm just trying to get where my needle is there. Right, got it. So yeah, it wasn't the, it was really, really hard. Oh my God. A lot of the nights when he had the colic, we'd end up going to the out of hours doctors because we just didn't know what to do for him. We just didn't know what to do. We gave him like the great water, anything and everything that we could think of. Nothing worked, absolutely nothing. And the one night he was screaming so bad. He was in really bad pain with it. He was literally screaming so bad, and he was very young. He was only a baby, so it was just screaming, and we couldn't calm the screaming down. If we was both in a state, because we thought, what's the matter with him, and we just couldn't seem to settle him off. So we went to the hospital with him. And I know I'm trailing off stitching here, I'm talking about something else, but yeah, so we went to the hospital with him, and by the time we got to the hospital, fast asleep. Yeah, fast asleep, snug like a bug in a rug. It was good that. They told us it was just a really bad colic. Unfortunately, he was suffering really bad with it. But it did ease off in the finish. It did ease off. But I spent the night with him in hospital. So yeah, because like he said, he was younger. I couldn't get much stitching done, so I hadn't done any. So going back a couple of years ago, when he was, oh, I can't remember how old he was. He's 5 now in January, so he would have been probably about 3. I think it was before I had my daughter. I was sorting the spare room out because it had basically become into a craft room. So I was sorting through that, sorting through my knitting, balls of wool. God, I kind of hoarded on wool. So, and I found this cross stitch piece out that I'd started doing of a dog, which you've probably seen in my first couple of videos. And it was a stitched piece. It was a golden not a Labrador. It was a Labrador. No, it wasn't a Labrador. So I picked that out, and because I'm been feeling quite down, because of my parents and that, obviously they've both gone now. So I was feeling one of my down days, and I picked that cross stitch out. And the reason why it triggered the memory of my dad is because it was one of the last things that my dad had got me, because he had a scooter, and I was really touched by this because he'd gone to Hobbycraft on his scooter one of the days, and he picked up 2 cross stitch kits for me. He had, and I'd started the one, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to finish that. I thought, I wouldn't mind getting back into my stitching again. And that was it. I got the bug straight back. I ended up finishing it. I loved it, really loved it, and I've been going from there, really. Yeah, I've been going from there. So yeah, I've been on and off from there. I've just been really enjoying it. Helps to keep my mind at ease because I'm a warrior. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I'm a warrior. I can find anything and anything to worry about, but it does help with doing this. Just counting there. It helps me with that a lot. So yeah, that's how I've got back into stitching again. Floss tubing. I think I've been floss tubing for about 1.5 years now. And I love it. I really do love it. Going back years ago, I wouldn't have even thought about doing a floss tube video. I wouldn't do it live. I definitely wouldn't do it live. So that is a big thing for me because I was so shy. I still am really shy. As a few of you at this stitch and retreat might have known. Yeah, no worries. See you later. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I wouldn't have thought about doing like a live video before. So So anyone who's joined in as well, if they do have to go, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. So yeah, but I've just got used to it now. The reason why I do live videos as well, I'd love so much to be able to do edit videos and do the music at the beginning, like the intro music, and do the music at the end, and add clips together, shorten clips. I'd love to do all of that, but I just don't have the knowledge or the resources to do it, because we did have a PC, but unfortunately it decided to go on its last legs and decided to quit on us. So that's the reason why I do live videos, because it's the only way really. I have tried pre-recording a video on my phone and then loading it up, but it's either not loaded or it just takes forever to load. So that's the reason why I do live videos and that as well. But I would love to improve obviously my videos. I'd love to do the intro music at the beginning. Tomato Pods, you got a bit of fur on your tongue. Yeah. He's got a bit of fur hanging off his tongue. God, what it's like. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just working on one of the stars at the minute. This is what I'm doing. I'm doing one of the metallic stars. Did that bit there. So I'm just doing that bit there. Yeah. Metallics. Not my favourite. Not my favourite, but I do it, I work on it, and God, I told you you'll have a thinking for my husband here. That is Elvie, by the way. I got her from holiday. The reason why I called her Elvie, yeah, as you can guess, she looks a little bit like, well, she don't look like Elvis. Elvis was never with floppy ears and a sheep jacket on, but she'd got the impression of Elvis, so that's the reason why I call her Elvis. And this one is Bertie. The reason why I call him Bertie is because I got him from the teddy bear machines when we was on holiday, and because we poured quite a bit of money in, my husband decided he was going to complain because he was putting money in and just not getting anything out of it. So, but the man at the who worked at the amusement, he said, unfortunately, it's just one of those things. It pays out. He was truthfully honest, to be honest with you. He said it pays out on every 30 goes. So we was watching people having to go of these machines, and then we was going on, and we won that one. So, because I thought, well, can't call him 30, the lucky 30, so I called him Bertie instead. And look at that sad face. Oh.
I'll go play on the train tracks.
We said he's got such a sad face. He looks like the world's most, oh God, the world's most saddest dog. And this one is Zit. Yeah, it's my husband showing his teddy bears. It's not the children getting in on the videos with the teddy bears or toys. It's the husbands. This one's Zit. This is what my husband won. And he called him Zit because of his spotty jacket there. So, yeah, that's my husband's. I don't know why he farts though. Oh, God. We've got Randy coming in on the videos now. I will warn you as well, with these videos you may have guest appearances. Like that one. Randy, he's been in the family for years. He has. He actually belonged to my husband's nan, like Gram. So, how old is he? Just say. Oh, I don't know. I've lost count. 20 years. You've got an itch. 20 years. You don't know. He's about 15 years old. And he's a cheeky blooming little thing. Yeah, we usually leave him in the loft at Christmas, but obviously Christmas just gone. I made that terrible mistake of leaving him out the loft. So now he's out the loft. I've done a couple of live videos with Randy. Oh, they have been so funny. I can't thread this thread. Do any of you have a problem with trying to thread metallics? This is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. So we're up to 30 minutes. Give it 10 more minutes. Because obviously with it being the first stitching video, stitching and chat, I just want to know how I've got on with it. So I'm not going to have it for that very long. So I've managed to thread it now. That's right, I had a bit of a problem trying to thread the metallic thread through the needle. But I've got it. Just doing the star bit shaped round now. It's Randy keeping you company. I'm just going to pop that in there. So yes, how is everybody's stitching coming along? What are you stitching on at the minute? Even if you're watching replay, just leave it in the comments below on what you're working on. I'd love to know. Or what your plans are, what you want to work on. Me, like I said, I'm in this challenge, like the 4 challenges. So I haven't technically got my challenge out for this week because I thought with it being my first stitch along, my first stitch and chat, I thought I'm going to stick to something simple. But my second week for this week's is the baby it's the baby height chart that I'm going to be working on for the second week. For the first week I worked on the abstract, I got more than 300 stitches in. Oh, it's a bit long. Left that thread a bit long. I managed to get... What are you doing, Randy? You can't... I've told you before, you can't get likes on these videos. But yeah, I did that for my stitch along, the abstract. Stitch along. For the week 1 in challenge 4. For week 2 this week, I'm doing the stitching the height chart. And week 3, I shall be working on my Pinocchio. I've been doing so well in that. I must admit I haven't stitched any of it for a little while now. Say a little while, for about a couple of weeks. But I will be working on that in week 3. And week 4 will be Peter Pan again. The reason why I put Peter Pan for week 4 is because I've been working on it all holiday. When I went on holiday and when I went to my friends, so I thought I'd have a break from that. And yeah, we're going to have Rebel Dragon, isn't it? Yeah, this is Rebel, by the way.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I was just told to come and disrupt you.
Oh, right. Is it your dad that told you?
Oh, yeah.
Right, it would do. Would do. Well, we've got 6 minutes left. So do your worst.
I've only got 4 paws, so I can't count to 6.
Oh, well, you got 6 minutes, so do your worst. So yeah.
I don't like pressure.
So yeah, on week 4 I'll be working on Peter Pan. I'm doing really well on this. I'm nearly up to half done on it now. So yeah, I haven't bought any haul. I haven't bought anything.
Are you taking the mick out of me?
Because I'm not allowed. Well, besides the fact I'm not allowing myself really, because I've got to be saving up for the stitching retreats that I'm going on. What? You're not coming on the stitching retreat?
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not. I don't think so.
Well, just sneaking you back.
Oh, God.
And Randy.
Yeah. Oh,
And Zit.
I don't think so. I can just
And
see it now.
Bertie.
I'm going to be coming on the stitching
Elvie.
retreat. Go to open my stitching. I'll have no stitching whatsoever in there and just full of teddies. Yeah. But yeah, I'm being good because I'll be on the February and the June stitching retreating crew. I'm so looking
down
forward
here.
to that. I'm so looking forward to it. How long is it now, Rebel? Until February?
Until February.
About 5 months.
I don't know.
Yeah, about 5 months now, so I'm really, really looking forward to that. Really looking forward to it. I went on my first ever retreat back in June, and I loved it. I really, really did love it. Obviously everyone was quite new to me because I hadn't known about the Flosstubers and that, but I've been watching some Flosstubers since then. Give it back.
Ah!
Yes.
Animal cruelty!
So I'm really, really looking forward to it because I can actually say a proper hi to everyone this time without being too shy, because I was quite shy on the last one.
The
I did
husband
say
can't
hi
get
to
up off the
some.
stool.
Good, he can stay there. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. I did say I was going to try and get my Pinocchio finished for the February retreat. I have a feeling that's not going to happen. I've still got quite a few months left yet, but I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest. Oh, that's a cat. Say hiya. Hello, are you going to say hi to everyone? So what the? They put me down. He said, you want me to come on these videos, so naturally I don't want to. He's going to attack my husband now. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. He's going after my husband now. The cat is, it serves him bloody right. Yeah, going after him now. He's playing. So about 4 or 5 months to the February trip. I'm looking forward to it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes. Is anybody going to any retreats anytime soon? I know there's a few. There's one in MK, Milton Keynes. I think I did have the chance to go on that one, but it was already when I'd booked the February and June one, and I just couldn't afford another one. Needless to say, I don't think my husband would be best in pleased if I went on another one. So, and there's one in Glasgow, obviously like fully booked. Oh god, parrot is bringing all of them out now. So yeah, I'm just working on a bit of the black bit on my stitching now. I'm working on this little bit, the little boy in the film with his little teddy bear there, so I'm just working on that little bit there, and half of it is done now. And that's my husband squeezing his parrot. He loves to chirping.
Right, everybody at home, how much does that look like a parrot?
Oh!
It's a duck.
It's not a parrot, is it? I told you I'm having a bad day today. Maybe you shouldn't have joined me on this stitch video. It's one of those days, have you noticed? Every time if you decide to, this is why, I said before, this is why you should never do a live video. You always saying do the wrong thing. Now I know why people edit. Now I know people are perfect at editing. Yeah. Nah, I love it. I don't mind doing live videos. I actually like it. First live video I ever did was when, I'm no longer anymore, when I was with Unique. When I did my first live video when I got my kit, I was so nervous. I'd lent my phone on the cooker and the phone dropped off while I was doing my live video. I was so nervous, but the more I did it, the more I found I actually enjoyed it, and I did enjoy Unique. I really did enjoy it. So it obviously no offence to them why I'm no longer with them. I really did love it while I was with them, but unfortunately I could no longer be with them. So yes, we are up to nearly 40 minutes now. So I'm going to do this little bit of stitching now. I'm going to say, I'm going to mark this bit off. I'm going to mark this bit off now. Have you noticed, this was supposed to be a stitch with me video. So far, I've stitched a square and 3 black stitches. That's all I've done. I think I've been talking too much. Yeah. So yeah, that is all I've done. That star and those 3 stitches. I've spent most of my time either talking, which I don't stop, or
Fighting with puppets.
fighting with the puppets, yeah. So there you go. I'm going to say goodbye for now. Just obviously to keep it short, nice and sweet. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I really do. It's my first stitch and chat with me video. I promise in future videos shall do less talking and more stitching.
You could make that your new catchphrase. Nice and short, nice and sweet. If you like it, give me a tweet.
This is not Twitter, it's YouTube.
Oh.
Oh god. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, whether you're stitching or going out. I would say this glorious weather, but it's absolutely, it looks really cold today and it looks like it's pretty much going to rain. So thank you for joining me in this video. If you're not already a subscriber, please press that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I also do like colouring videos as well. I do diamond painting videos, and I also do makeup videos. No way I'm an expert, but I just love doing them. I love doing the reviews. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you again soon. Bye.